Let's talk about the team news, guys. So, on a positive note, for two positives for United, Brian Mbeumo's back and Nusa Mazraoui's back. Ahmad is back, but he's not going to be able to play. I actually think that makes Michael Carrick's decision a little bit easier. Maguire's not back. Unless we're here tomorrow at press conference, I am recording this Thursday night because I will be doing fan cams on Friday and then Saturday before the game. So look out for those. Favourite things to do, best videos of the week. So Harry Maguire and De Ligt, as far as we know, aren't back. So on the other side, another positive we have is Man City are conceding goals. They're conceding a lot of goals at the moment. Like a lot. They're weak at the back. They've got injuries. They're struggling. And I think there's this thing about Carrick. We don't know what we do. If you look at Middlesbrough, he took them from 16th into the playoffs, lost by a penalty, had a good second season, just missed out, then had a really bad third season. Listen, there's a lot of championship managers who'll make it in the Premier League, and people go, no, they won't. No, the championship is the toughest division in world football. Literally, to get out of it, I mean, unless you're absolutely dominant, it's really, really hard. So City are weak, but we need a few things to happen. He's either going to be brave or he's just going to go totally against how he normally plays. Because he does, I hear different things. Yes, sometimes he plays a 4-2-3-1. He played in, with Middlesbrough, he played 4-3-3. Whether he's got the guts to do that, I'm not sure. My biggest worry is that he doesn't have the guts. But these players have to turn up and they have to want to fight. Because City can have all the ball. But United have beaten City recently. Well, maybe they should have just brought Ollie back for this one match. Anyway, Amrin beat them last year. But they've got to be up for the fight. And you can either go and pack that midfield. My biggest fear is that we don't. Mbeumo has to play because he's about the only pace we've got to break out with. Although Sesko is a hell of a lot faster than people give him credit for. He really is, and I actually don't think he got a lot of criticism. He scored 3 goals in the last 2 games. He scored 5 goals now. I actually think he's a lot better player than you think. The main problem that United have that nobody seems to address seems to be the fact that we have 4 number 10s and we don't have any wingers. And then Mbeumo is the only one that can play out wide. And I don't think you signed Cunha to then play, and Ahmad. But Ahmad, if you look at the way Ahmad plays football, his close control is unbelievable. He's arguably a 10 as well. He never outstripped anyone pace-wise. He beats them skill-wise. It's a totally different type of player. I'm talking about that player that gets you front to back very, very quickly. And we don't have that player. And you don't. So throwing Cunha out on the left, which is where I think he'll go, it's a waste. Which is why I think all the rumours of late about Bruno Fernandes leaving is absolutely true. I think he'll be gone in the summer. And I think he will feel a touch of sadness because I think this ownership, Ineos and the Glazers scum, have treated him really poorly. They've promised him every year a rebuild. We'll surround you with the players. All he ever wanted was to play for United, win a Premiership. Ronaldo's his idol. People don't realise. That's all he ever wanted. And he was very loyal after Ronaldo left. He signed a new deal. He was very happy with Ten Hag, made him captain. He was very happy with Amrin. Obviously, they're both Portuguese and they've played together at the national team. And he feels very let down. And I think he'll take his money move now. I'd actually hope for him that a really big club in Europe came in and he could go off and win some trophies. Because a player of that talent, that's what he deserves. But on the other hand, this is a derby, and all week, nobody's spoken about the derby. We've spoken about Carrick versus Ole. Nobody's talking about City. City have injury problems. City have not been playing well all year. And United only play well against the big teams. We can't beat fucking Burnley. We can't beat fucking Wolves. We can't beat fucking Leeds, West Ham, Everton. But we can beat Liverpool. Very first game of the season, I would argue, was Ruben Amorim's best game when we lost to Arsenal. We were really, really good. So this is where I think we're going to line up. Guys, tell me what you think. So I think one thing is undeniable, and you guys know I'm right. Diego Dallo cannot play right back again in this game. Our defence has to be, obviously Lamin's in goals. It has to be. Right, it has to be Mazraoui at right back, Luke Shaw at left back. Forget those of you that are Dorgu fans. I'm a Dorgu fan. Great. This is all about defence. Martinez, and I'm guessing, I mean, does he put Aiden Heaven in or does he put Lenny Yoro in? Heaven is going to be an unbelievable player. This is the irony. We signed Lenny Yoro, this world-class potential talent that Real Madrid had. And we then went and signed Aiden Heaven for 1.45 million from Arsenal, who could end up being better. I would imagine Carrick plays Lenny Yoro, but we don't know. And then I think he's fundamentally, anyone who saw his Rio Ferdinand podcast, he loves Kobe Mainoo. He's going to play Kobe Mainoo, and I think he plays Casemiro. I think Ugarte goes to Galatasaray in January. I just do. I think one of the reasons that Carrick's there is that there's no pushback. They're going to be able to sell whoever they want. And then I think he'll go Mbumo, Cunha, Bruno, and Sesko. However, the alternative would be, and just hear me out, if you want to stop City, drop Bruno back even though he isn't a midfielder, or push Bruno forward and you don't play Sesko, which will be a really hit for his confidence because he's on a goal scoring run and he looks good and he looks excited. However, if you hear me out, Michael Carrick's teams always said that he likes a press. If you were to play the false nine and maybe take Sesko out, put Fernandes up front and then bring Mount in, the one thing that Mount gives you with Bruno is this unbelievable pressing ability. They can press, and you look at Mount, how many duels he wins in the opposition's final third. He wins loads, absolutely loads. That's how I see it going. I think, listen, these United players are going to have to fight now. They're going to have to really fight. The more insider news that I get about what Amorim was doing in the training room to the players, it's not just these players are defeated players right now. He's broken them, bar a few. He treated the youngsters awfully. Tell me in the comments who you think I've got. And remember, thanks for those of you who supported the channel. Over 30,000 views now. All I do every single day is Man United. So if all you do every single day is think about Man United, this is the place for you. I'll see you with some fan cams soon.